Well, Academy manager Michael Hamilton, this is a big week for the Academy. You've got England youth goalkeeper Matthew Cox standing next to you. How excited are you about the week ahead?
Yeah, no, it's a great week. We've been planning for this for a few months, as everyone knows, and due to COVID and other restrictions, things didn't go according to plan. But the plan was in place before. It was just about implementing now. So the last couple of weeks has just been about James with the 18s implementing what they touched on and what they started a couple of months ago. Obviously with Rob starting that process. So the boys are in the know. It's exciting and all ahead for Thursday.
Well, bring us up to date on that, because there's a new manager at the youth level for Matthew here.
Yes, so obviously Robbo's been appointed as head coach for the first team, which has been a fantastic achievement, and he's promoted 2 academy staff members up with the first team, which has enabled us to provide opportunities with some of our academy staff members, and one being James Oliver Pearce, who's been with us for a number of years. He's played a massive part in our journey so far, and he's going to play a massive part in our future. So yeah, James Oliver Pearce is officially the Under-18s new head coach. So it's exciting times.
Obviously, in terms of Matthew, you've had a lot going on with the first team, so you're kind of dipping in and out. But what's James been like to work with?
James has been very good. I've worked with him for quite a few times now. I've been with him 16s. We used to go down to Southfields on the college days, and he'd train us in the afternoon. So I've got a good relationship with him, working with him, and everyone in the team gets on really well with him. Like, he's got a good eye for things. So he's got the small details and notice them, and he won't be afraid to tell everyone what he thinks. So he's a very, very good coach, and hope we can go on and do very well with him.
It was great to see Nick Zanev between the sticks on Saturday. You were on the bench. What was the whole experience like for you?
No, it was great. I've worked with Tans for a very long time now. I've seen him progress, and he's got his moment, and he's done very, very well. Made a couple of very good saves for us, and it was very good to see him as a friend and as a peer going to do very well as he could have in the game. So it was a very, very good opportunity for him, and a very good thing to witness.
Just remind us what age you joined Wimbledon.
I joined 15s, end of under 15s, started 16s, now 17s and 18s. So been 3.5 years now. You've
obviously had a lot of attention at youth level because you've been in England squads, but you've stayed here and stayed loyal to Wimbledon. What does the club mean to you?
The club's a very big thing for me. The badges a lot. It's been very family. As soon as I came in, I knew all the faces, everyone was welcoming, and everyone came and got on well with me. It wasn't like they'd seen me come from not bigger, but a club from the Cat 1 come down, and everyone's treated me as equal and everything else. Everyone's been respectful, and it's gone very well with people straight away.
You'll have heard all about the AFC Wimbledon story from Robbo, because he's the head coach now. So, well, what does that mean to you?
Yeah, no, it's a really big thing, especially going back to Plough Lane as well, seeing that all built and how much it means to everyone and the fans. It's a shame we can't have him in at the moment, but I'm sure as soon as we can, it'll be packed full of fans again. So it's very good, very exciting.
Michael, Matthew's a real example of the pathway for others to follow in the academy, isn't he?
Absolutely. It's great now we've got Robbo in charge, because he's someone who understands the players more so than others, and wants to give boys the opportunity. It's for them to earn it, it's for them to work hard, but hopefully the younger boys looking up and looking at the boy, Coxie in the squad, Ayub, Rudy, getting goals recently and going, to know what, I want to be part of that. So no, it's fantastic.
And you've sold the dream for years to academy recruits about this club, Plough Lane, how it's moving forwards, and it's become a reality this week. How much pride have you got with that?
A lot, like you said, when you sold a dream, but when you told a story and talk about the plans, it's different when it's actually happening. It's just a shame the fans ain't going to be present on Thursday, but for a lot of the boys, it's going to be the first time visiting Plough Lane. The boys did go and visit Plough Lane at the beginning of the year in preparation for this tie beforehand. Obviously, that didn't happen. So for some of the boys, it'll be the first time they visited the stadium, but no, to play in it is no better feeling. Unfortunately, there won't be no fans, but no, it kind of brings the story to light. And hopefully it's the first time of many for some of the boys.
We all enjoyed watching the live stream from Rotherham last year, and that goal from Matthew. Has you seen anything like that before in an academy game?
To be fair, Cox, he's scored more than one this season. How many he got? Two. He's got 2. And to be fair, he was trying to get onto Rob about taking free kicks, because he's
wow.
Yeah, he's not bad from set pieces, so don't be surprised if that pops up. But no, he wasn't. No, it's not the way you want to win a game of football. But having said that, Cox he's technically a very good player, and he's able to strike the ball as you saw. So he's been bantering with the strikers and the outfield players, but yeah, I suppose a win's a win. But hopefully on Thursday it won't be Coxie scoring the winning goal.
Well, last minute at Plough Lane, it's 1-1 though, you might go up there.
Maybe,
Yeah. Is that something you've done since you were young? Did you play outfield at all?
No,
or have you just always been goalkeeper?
When I was a kid, I played rugby for six months, I think. And
Oh, did you?
a coach had seen me took a football team. It was a Chelsea development team, and he was like, oh, "You'd be good in goal." Gave me some gloves. I didn't have gloves.
Wow.
Turned up to the session, and then I got signed from there and played football ever since. So I played football for 11 years now.
So who was you playing for then, rugby?
I played for Cobham Rugby Club around the corner.
Oh, okay.
I played there for not even a few years, about a year, probably not even that.
So it wasn't quite at the stage where you thought rugby could be the sport for me?
No, not really. My dad was a rugby coach at his school and stuff, so he got me into that, and then when I ended up playing football from there, which is quite ironic.
Yeah. And what have you made of Matthew's progress since then? It's been some rise, hasn't it?
It has, it's been fantastic, and what people don't see is the hard work that goes on behind the scenes, so people will see, the debuts, or in Matt's case, being in the squad, but there's a lot of hard work and determination that goes on behind the scenes. It's not all nice, it's not all comfortable, there's injuries, there's setbacks, there's bad performances, but it's all part of the journey. But yeah, the boys roll their sleeves up, put their chest out, work hard, and work with us as development staff. Then there's no doubt in our mind that they come through it, and the learning experience is exactly that. But I just wanted to allude to something that Coxie spoke about earlier in terms of James. Great opportunity for him, but what people probably don't appreciate is James has been a massive part of our success in the past. So some of the FA Youth Cup runs where Robbo was in charge, James played a massive part in some of the strategies and tactics that the Under-18s implemented then. He's got a real eye for tactical stuff. He's worked with the boys that have gone through and that are coming up. So there's no one better than James to lead the Under-18s moving forward.
That's great to hear. Just finally, Matthew, obviously you're a part of the first team squad on Saturday, but this week FA Youth Cup, have you sensed real excitement among the lads for this game?
Yeah, the boys are really looking forward to it. It's been spoke about between us for a while. As soon as we went into lockdown, we got messages, everyone was like, when's it going to happen? And as soon as you found it happen, everyone was buzzing, everyone was getting excited again, and everyone's really looking forward to it, so hopefully we can do well. I think it's streamed on YouTube, so hopefully people can watch it on YouTube and see us do our best, and who knows where we'll go.
Yeah, let's hope so. Thanks for joining us, Matthew and Michael.
Thank you, guys.